Hey, what's up? So I've been getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails from different partners, different questions around what's going on with the market. Obviously, we're seeing all kinds of things on Facebook and on the news and so forth about different programs changing, different lenders going out of business, restrictions on programs that we currently work with a lot of. So I figured I'd send this video out, kind of touch base, let you know what we're seeing, let you know where we're at. So starting with interest rates are still really strong. We're looking right around 3.125. And I think they're going to hold there for a while. FHA, VA were as low as 2.875, 2.75%. These with good credit. So as long as COVID-19 is in the same state it's at and we don't see significant improvement, we're probably going to see those rates hold on for the next couple months. At that point, it'll probably start to creep back up. I mean, just 2-3 months ago, we were at the high threes, low fours before we had that huge decrease in interest rates. I think we're going to be there before the end of the year as long as things, improve from the COVID-19 standpoint. But we'll just see how that goes. In the next few months, we're not going to see anything drastic. So as far as programs, see a lot of change there, obviously. Things are getting better. We're continuing to see certain programs come back. Conventional loans, there's been no change, which is great. Obviously, certain lenders are making changes to the minimum FICO requirements across the board, like Chase recently announced that they won't lend below 700. So luckily, we haven't seen that. And I don't think we're going to see that with conventional financing. So we're still using automated underwriting findings. No change, no extra requirements. With FHA, though, FHA is tightened up. A lot of lenders have had an increase in their minimum credit score requirement, decreased debt to income ratio requirement where the standard DTI cap is 57%. And now we're looking somewhere around 50-45% with most lenders. Now we can go a little higher with compensating factors, good credit. But a lot of us have decreased that to 45-50% for most cases. So FHA is taking a pretty good beating. Jumbo financing. Jumbo obviously has had an impact where there is no jumbo financing above 80% loan to value. So we don't do a lot of jumbo business above 80%. And the ones that we do can usually all be fixed with a first and a second. So put 10% down, 10% second, brings you to 80% loan to value. So I think that's what we'll continue to do. It probably won't keep us from actually doing those loans. It'll be just a little different structure, a little different payment, but there will still be an outlet. Non-QM loans, we don't do a lot of those, but those buyers that had a recent bankruptcy, foreclosure, things like that, bank statement programs, those have taken a hit, really reduced our outlets on a lot of those programs, and in some cases ended the qualification entirely depending on the buyer's situation. But again, we don't do too much of that. So the biggest impacts, FHA and down payment assistance. Down payment assistance, a lot of lenders have exited the market or suspended their program for down payment assistance temporarily. There's just different reasons, mainly due to liquidity and ensuring that we're lending to buyers that will make their payments as expected so that we can ultimately get the loan on the secondary market and ensure our liquidity. So I think down payment assistance will continue to go on. Again, there's lenders that are doing it. There's lenders that have suspended it. Give me a call on that if you have any questions. Home and 5, Home Plus, they're still absolutely giving down payment assistance and they're continuing with their program. So it's still out there and there's really no end in sight. It doesn't appear it's going to go away in any market. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. I'd love to be able to answer them. Loans are going to continue happening. There's different ways to get every loan done. Under 640 with FHA, we can still broker it out. So there's still that outlet. There's still ways to get every scenario done. It's just going to be a little harder to get some loans done. But we know how to do it. We're here to make sure that every loan gets closed. So if you have any buyer that's having difficulty with a different lender, just because they're saying the program doesn't exist, well, it might be the case, but it might be just that they are not doing it. And they don't have the flexibility that we may have to get it done. So I'd love for you to reach out, see what I can do. And again, call me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.